The night wind pushed smoke across the courtyard of the abandoned mountain temple. Oil was already soaking the sand. Torches dropped. Flames erupted in a perfect circle, 10 feet wide. The fire roared high enough to paint the stone pillars orange. No crowd cheered, no drums played, only crackling heat. Inside the ring stood one man, Shen, bare hands, black training pants, calm breathing. Across from him, stepping through the flames without hesitation, was General Koro. Koro attacked first. No testing, no circling. His blades flashed like silver lightning, slashing toward Shen's throat. Shen leaned back just enough for steel to kiss air. Heat from the flames scorched his shoulders as he pivoted. Second strike, low sweep aimed at the knee. Life's jumped, but the jump carried him too close to the fire. The flames licked his calf. He landed inside the circle again. No wasted movement. Koro smiled. "You feel it yet?" he asked. Said nothing. Koro advanced with relentless rhythm, left hook high, right hook low, spinning back slice. Blocked with forearms, redirecting wrists, turning Koro's momentum sideways instead of meeting it head-on. But the heat was rising. The circle was shrinking as the flames leaned inward. Oxygen thinning. Sweat poured down Li's face. Koro thrived in it. He rushed again, slamming a shoulder into Li's chest, driving him backward. Li's back nearly touched the fire. One more inch. Koro swung both hooks in an X pattern, meant to gut him. Li striped straight down to his knees. Blades clashed above his head. He thrust his palm upward into Koro's chin. Crack. Koro staggered, but didn't fall. Anger replaced calculation. Koro spun both hooks on their chains and began rotating them in wide arcs, forcing Li to keep distance. Steel whistled through firelight. Li's breathing slowed. He watched the rhythm. Left blade slightly heavier, right blade faster. The flames cracked loudly, sparks flying into the circle. Koro lunged with both weapons extended. Li stepped forward instead of back. The blade sliced into his shoulder, shallow but real. Blood darkened his skin, but now he was inside Koro's reach. Li trapped one chain under his arm and twisted violently. Koro's right blade flew from his hand into the fire. The flames swallowed it. Now one blade remained. Koro headbutted Li. Bone met bone. Both men staggered. Koro still had one hook. He slashed wildly, rage over precision. Li absorbed a cut across his ribs. Pain flashed across his eyes, but his stance stayed grounded. Koro thrust forward for a finishing stab. Li sidestepped and drove 3 rapid palm strikes into Koro's sternum. 1, 2, 3. Each strike landed deeper than the last. Koro coughed blood, but he didn't fall. Instead, he wrapped the remaining chain around Li's arm and pulled him toward the fire. Both men crashed into the edge of the flames. Fire climbed their clothing instantly. Smoke exploded upward. Now they were both burning. Koro laughed through blood. "If I fall, you fall with me." Li didn't answer. He stepped inside again, ignoring the fire on his sleeve, ignoring the heat tearing at his skin. He drove one final palm strike directly into Koro's heart. Not wild, not rushed, perfectly aligned. The impact echoed. Koro's eyes widened. The chain loosened. His body collapsed backward into the fire. Flames swallowed him whole. The circle continued burning. Li stood alone inside it, clothes scorched, skin blistered, breathing heavy but steady. The fire began to die. No audience, no victory speech, no bow, just smoke rising into the mountain night. Li stepped through the dying flames and walked into darkness. Behind him, the circle collapsed into embers. Only ash remained.